Okay. Now, we have that position that we ended the last video on. You will now get the answer. Okay. The answer is black can take all of white's pieces in a row if white has no moves. Sorry, I can't show you on the board because to be able to show you, I'd have to give white a move, but we're pretending that white has no moves. So I'll just show you with my mouse, the cursor. So have a look at this thing and follow it. Okay, the rook can take the queen by going up one, and then go to the side over it and take the pawn, and then take the other queen, then take the rook. Now take this knight, take the pawn, take the bishop, and take the rook. Okay, so good, big well done to those of you who got it right. Now I'm going to go on to our next position, where we are going to be learning about how the bishop moves. Okay, we have a new position. This is the bishop, and it moves as far as it wants, diagonally. So, hope you brought your brains to the lesson. How many of the squares could this bishop touch, go onto, if it had infinity moves? Well, first, you need to know that there are 64 squares on a chessboard, because you know that there is 8 squares on, we call it a rank, we call a row a rank, and there's 8 squares on what we call a file in chess. And 8 times 8 is 64. And then this bishop, it's on a light square, a white square. It can only move diagonal. So it can't ever touch a brown square. It can only go to 32 squares. Okay? So now, you know that the bishop moves diagonal. How many squares can it move to from this position? Okay, now we're back. And I just realised that I made a mistake when giving you this position. Because usually the bishop would be able to go to 13 squares. 1, 2. Remember, you can skip these bits if you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. But the mistake that I made when giving you this position, I put the white king on that square. So the answer is actually 12. Okay? Next position. Okay. Back to a new position. And sorry, that's what it would be in a real game. I accidentally put it there. So it would just be a draw because that's almost even, isn't it? And this is a computer. Computers are way better than the best human chess player in the world. Just so you know. And how many squares can the bishop move to in this position? It's in the corner. So, like most pieces, when they're closer to the edge of the board, its maneuverability, is less squares. It's gone down. So this can only move to 7 squares. Because, remember, there's 8 squares on any line. This is a straight line. But the bishop's on one of them. So 7. I'm not even going to count them. Okay. Hope you had fun learning about the bishop.